Okay, let's dive into this. Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we are literally stepping into the future of digital content creation. We're cracking open this incredibly specific, fascinating source document that acts as an ultimate blueprint. Think of it like a high-tech AI video production factory. If you've been following AI, you already know things are moving at lightning speed. But what we're breaking down today, it's not just theory. It's a fully fledged architectural breakdown of how to automate video production from the ground up using the absolute bleeding-edge tools available right now.
So, that brings us right to the big question, and I want you to really think about this for a second. How do you build an accurate AI video remake? I mean, think about the old school way. Hours of analyzing footage, manually typing out transcripts, shot listing, the whole reverse engineering nightmare, right? Well, if you've ever watched an amazing piece of content and thought, man, I'd love to recreate that exact vibe or pacing for my own stuff, this blueprint is basically the modern creator's ultimate cheat code. It lays out a systematic, wildly efficient pipeline to deconstruct and then meticulously reconstruct absolutely any video using AI.
To really get how this works, we've got to look at the exact wording from our source text. It kicks things off with this bold, super powerful promise. It literally says, once you send that, I'll create. And wow, that right there, that is the beating heart of our factory pipeline narrative today. It's a system built on a beautifully simple input-output mechanism. You just feed it the raw material, and boom, the AI assembly line whirs to life and handles all the heavy lifting for you. It's a total game changer for staring at a blank page.
But hey, every powerful engine needs fuel to get running, right? You can't just flip a switch on an empty conveyor belt and expect a finished masterpiece to pop out the other side. So let's look at what actually fuels this machine. The blueprint defines these highly accessible, specific starting points to kick off the whole production sequence. The entire goal here is lowering the barrier to entry so you can just dive straight into the fun part, the creative process.
And this part brilliantly shows just how flexible the system is. You've got options. You can use a video's transcript or subtitles, or say you don't have that, just toss in a quick text summary of what happens. Or maybe grab a few screenshots of key scenes. Or, if all else fails, just upload the raw video file itself. The absolute key takeaway here is that this is an or situation. You do not need to meticulously gather all four of these things. Nope, you just need one. One single spark to jumpstart the entire automated process. It just adapts to whatever you happen to have lying around.
Okay, so you've fed the system that single spark. Let's move to and see how this builds, because now we enter the transformation stage, the output engine. This is where the magic happens. It translates that raw, messy data into highly structured, actionable creative assets. It's basically like handing a scribbled napkin sketch to an entire team of Hollywood writers and producers and having them instantly hand you back a full production schedule. The AI becomes your entire pre-production crew.
From that one tiny input, the engine instantly spits out your foundational creative assets. And honestly, the output is remarkably comprehensive. First up, you get a complete AI voiceover script that is perfectly paced. Next, a fully fleshed out, scene-by-scene storyboard mapping out the entire visual narrative. And finally, precise AI image prompts. I mean, just think about the dozens of hours of manual grunt work you're saving right here. It instantly turns a rough idea into a step-by-step blueprint for a highly polished, brand-new video.
But wait, the system doesn't just stop at static visuals. This is where things get really exciting. The blueprint actually handles both sides of the coin, generating AI image prompts and AI video prompts. It completely expands your toolkit by handing you the exact text strings you need for both static images and dynamic motion planning. Because, let's face it, creating prompts for video is a totally different beast than prompting for images. You have to think about camera movement, keeping the subject consistent, the flow of time. It's a lot. This blueprint just writes those complex instructions for you, ensuring every single beat of that storyboard comes to life exactly how you pictured it in motion.
Now, what's really interesting here is the specific targeting. The source makes it crystal clear that these video prompts are not just your basic, generic descriptions. Actually, scratch that. They are highly optimized for the absolute heavy hitters in the industry right now. VO3, Kling, Runway, or Pika. These are the powerhouse AI models totally dominating the space today. And since each of these models interprets language a bit differently, the blueprint tunes the prompts directly to the specific quirks and strengths of whatever platform you're using. So it guarantees your output won't just be okay, it'll actually yield professional-grade cinematic motion sequences.
So let's take stock. At this point, we've got our script, our storyboard, the image prompts, and those highly specialized video prompts. We basically have a finished video. But the blueprint goes beyond just making the creative art. It actually preps the final product for digital success.
We are moving right into the final, absolutely crucial stage of the pipeline, packaging for the algorithm. Because let's be real for a second. What good is a masterpiece if the search engine algorithms never actually serve it up to an audience?
To make absolutely sure your content reaches its intended viewers, the AI automatically generates all those crucial logistical elements. It hands you a highly optimized YouTube title built specifically for high click-through rates. It gives you a full, keyword-rich SEO description, and it tops the whole shebang off with all the necessary keywords and hashtags. It's this complete, algorithm-friendly package that takes all that tedious, analytical metadata work completely off your plate. You just get to focus 100% on your creative vision.
And that brings us to a really profound realization to wrap up today's explainer. If the blueprint does all of this, if it effortlessly handles the transcribing, the storyboarding, the insanely complex prompt engineering for elite AI models, and even all the SEO packaging, what is your next masterpiece going to be? This entire pipeline fundamentally shifts your role. You're no longer just a maker bogged down in the technical weeds of production. No, you are elevated to a director, guiding a tireless, hyper-capable AI crew. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What kind of incredible, ambitious stories are you going to tell now that the heavy lifting is completely automated?